Shidim Shari, Saturday, June 22nd, 2024. Welcome to the weekend market review. First up, the VIX. Flashing warning, caution, right? That's all you can do is follow the TA, and the TA is flashing caution. And I think the VIX will stay at this area for the next week, okay? Into quarter end, I don't see any major directional move in the market. In the individual stocks, maybe, yes, that's expected here and there based on news and FOMO. But as far as the overall market, I do expect the overall market to kind of like tread water and stay at this level. All right, let's jump into real quick the gauntlets of sectors that we go through or I go through. First up, Bitcoin. Yeah, it's doing what it's doing, and it almost tested the 100 MA, right? Almost. So for now, let's see if it will touch it and hold. It has been a long time, long time. The last time it was here was, of course, the news, the incoming ETF, right? That's where it took off, and then the actual launch of the ETF, right? So yeah, it's been a long time, right? As always, anyone that think that any kind of bull run is gonna last forever, wow, I don't know even what to say for those people. ETH, Ethereum. Okay, why are we struggling here with some data? Ay ay ay. Okay, let's skip ETH because it's not gonna work. How about TLT? All right, TLT works. Okay, TLT is okay. Like I said, it's that was a tough area to break. Okay, this gray zone here, it broke through. It held on a check back multiple times. That's fine. The econ data continue to be mixed, um, more tilted toward bad over good for a while. Up until last week, it was mixed but tilt more toward good, strong econ data. Okay, so it was tilted. It was more like if I had to give a percentage, it was more like 20%, 80%. So 2 weeks ago, you may have, we may have, one day of weak economic data and 4 days of strong economic data mixed. And then last week, this week, it become more, say, 2 days of weak econ data and 3 days of strong econ data. So it is still mixed, and it will stay mixed for a long time. If this is the kind of thing that you don't pay attention to as far as econ data, it stay mixed until the worst part of the recession. Okay, so when it happened, I will remind people of what I said way back in June of 2024, because you're not gonna get like bad every single day. A recession will be declared before you see 5 straight days of bad econ data. Trust me, that's just how econ data is. It's a mixed bag of terrible uh, data collection. It has always been that way. It just worse this cycle. So for now, we have still mixed, tilted. Right now it still favors stronger econ data, but at least the narrative has shifted at least more like 40-60 instead of 20-80. So it's okay. Like I said, TLT will flat water stay at this level at least through, if I had to predict, probably another 2 to 3 weeks, barring major econ data. We have weekly jobless claim. In 2 weeks, we're gonna get even more, and then of course in 3 weeks you have another CPI. So there's a whole bunch of stuff coming in the next 3 weeks, but I can't see this thing staying sideways for another 3 weeks. Trading between 93 and 94. Sure, can we get to 95 and retreat back quickly? Yeah, we can go sideways for the next 2 or 3 weeks, barring major shift in econ data, like the jobless claim explode next Thursday, continuing claim explode next Thursday, or something. Okay, so as always, TA works until major news, major fundamental news or something happen that shift the narrative. Okay, so that's bond. Let's hit the MAC. Oh, wow, we go to the indices first. The nah. At this point, I wouldn't advocate buying any one of these. I wouldn't advocate shorting them either. Not right now. Okay, maybe if there is a push higher next week, then. But for now, the raise your stop. SPY topping here. Would I do a bear spread? If there is a push during the week back to the 550 level, yeah, I would do a 550, 535 bear spread going out 2 weeks, no, 2 months. I mean, 2 months. Okay, so yeah, that would be the play. Okay, 550, 535 going out 2 months. If there's a push back to 550. QQQ. Same thing with me here. If there's a push back to 487, 487-ish, even 488, then I will do 2 months out, something like a 487, 467, like a big wide range like that, going out 2 months. Okay, push it out. Per my discussion about bear spread, I think 2 weeks ago, I learned, to take a longer view, because even 1 month is not long enough. All right, so last one of the indices, the small cap struggling to hold. Okay, would I go long here? If you don't have exposure to small cap, maybe, yeah. I had plenty of exposure to small cap via individual stocks, so I don't need to be in here. But no, it's a tough sector to be in. There's limited amount of money, and right now money is chasing big tech. That's simple. There's no very little desire to chase after small cap or whatever Tom Lee is preaching. I take my shot at Tom Lee every chance I could, because I detest the man. The man got way too much credit, and everyone ignore all his wrong calls all the time. All right, Max 7, let's do it. Tesla, no man's land. Okay, no man's land. No, there's nothing to be excited about Tesla here. Nothing. I wouldn't touch it. If you have it, have your trim order, in the 191 and above, 191 to 196. Now, if Tesla get above 193, that could be interesting for the bull, right? Especially 195, 190. If we can break above this downtrend, okay, let's go back 3-year chart to see what that. Yeah, see this channel downtrend. It could be a bull move. Okay, it could be a move from 193 to 211 ish, right? So there's room. There's a nice, not quite 10%, but 8.5% ish move. Okay, for the bull. If you are waiting to turn bull on that, either that or wait until it drop into the gray zone down here to be bullish. Okay, uh, but right now it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Nvidia. Okay, uh, let's see. Let's see. That was a pretty crazy move on Thursday. Look at that range. My goodness, that's a lot. That's huge. Okay, that's huge. Uh, I would have trimmed. I had my order in 144, but it is what it is. Now, would there be a buy support at 20 MA? We'll see. Can I see it tested? Yes. If you want to chase, if you want to uh, nibble, that might be the first spot. Okay, 119 ish. Okay, 120. That might be. I think I might have an order in there to grab a little bit. Okay, it's worth taking a risk. Sure. Would we love to buy down here at 97? Yeah, who wouldn't? But for now, the first buy, maybe 120, 119 ish, right? If you want to put in an order, I would say either 120, 119, and then maybe something at 115. Okay, but for now, that's about as good of a shot to buy into Nvidia. Amazon. It's time to trim. Okay, it is. It is. It is. You need to look at trimming it here. Okay, it's been hit 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah, it's now it's can it go bullish? I have very few shares of Amazon, so I don't mind holding it. It's such a tiny position, and but I would sell above. Okay, but for now, it is a trim. Where would you? Where would I nibble Amazon? Down here, the 100 MA. Okay, so if you want to add more to your position, or buy back what you sell up here in the 180, 180 plus 190. Why not? You can buy back at 178, right? Apple, crazy strong, but it's retreating. This is crazy. Okay, so once again, same thing here. If you want to buy, hopefully you took your shot at trimming, right? Um, not much else to say. Congrats, but if you want to buy at the 20, yeah, I think with the AI product that they have, I think big money is flowing back into Apple's. I don't expect it to go crazy, but I also don't expect Apple to come crashing down to the 170, 160 again. Okay, I don't. There is a shift in fundamental there. Google, trim, you should. Okay, I have ordered all the way up to 189. Okay, this just trend line up there. So I have ordered in to trim at 183. I think 183. I have all kind of trim order above. Okay, I do have an order in at 181, and I will leave it there. I put that order in after this day right here. I said, okay, let's put in an order, and yes, it is in the trim zone. So 181 to 190. Pick your spot. Okay, but to me, ideally, 181, 183, 190. Okay, it's time to trim some. Meta. Would I trim? Yes. Where? I have an order in at 518 all the way to 535. Okay, so it's like 518, and then 525, and then 535. So I have 3 trim order in for now. Would I buy it back? It would have to be 475. Okay, I have an order in to buy back at 475. A big order to buy back more in the 450 range. Okay, yeah. Will we see that again? The answer is yes. When? I don't know. Netflix. Ah, gotta go. Okay, gotta go. Got to go. Um, where would I buy Netflix again? Not at the 20. No, I think the area to buy is the 50. Okay, it lined up nicely with the zone of consolidation. So yeah, I don't mind buying Netflix in the 620 at all, but it need to get down there, and it can. Okay, it can. No, any idea that it can't come down there is silly. Okay, it will. If there is a correction in early July, yeah, it will. All right, did we go through all the next 7? We did. So let's talk old tech. IBM looking good. Okay, if I bought a little bit. Where would I trim? Up there. Okay, 179. Okay, in 179 range. Would I buy more in the 166 down to 163, even 162? Yeah, I have ordered in to buy at 165 all the way down to 162. I like IBM. Okay, Oracle. Oof. If you didn't trim, you should raise your stop. Okay, raise your stop because this thing too much too fast, and it can fill the gap. Where would I buy again? Not if you want to get into Oracle at the gap up at the low. Yeah, I mean that's the rule, right? The rule is if you want to chase, don't chase it now, but put in an order right where the gap up, the low of the gap up is, because then it will eventually revisit. So that would be the first spot. Of course, the next spot will be the 20 MA, and then of course the gap fill. So we are a long way away from any of that nonsense. Okay, so stay out. Cisco, nice move off the bottom, but it got into what used to be support, right? This gray zone was the support, and now it turned into a nasty rejection. Um, I wouldn't touch it here, not Cisco. I like Cisco. I traded Cisco successfully many times here, okay, and then it's over. Would I buy it at the 20 MA? Maybe. I wouldn't mind restocking down here, but if I buy in a 46, you bet you I'm selling in a high 47, 48. Okay, this is not a strong looking chart. In fact, it looked weak. So unfortunately, it is what it is. Okay, let's move on to pharma. FV. Okay, got into a resistant fib and rejected in right at the 100 MA, and that's fine. Like I said, I had a cover call that I closed, and I was looking to sell another cover call, but the stock was weak all day, all day. There was no bounce in the afternoon, so I wait. Okay, there'll be a bounce. If there's a bounce on Monday or Tuesday, then I will sell the cover call again. Where? 175. Okay, I think that will be a pretty tough area for FV to break through without some kind of help on the fundamental side. Okay, but for now, I still have all the share that I accumulated over the past 3 months, so no complaint. It's all green, all profit. Pfizer is going sideways. Yeah, it's fine. I sold a bunch of naked puts that expire, and I restock on one of them, and I will, on further weakness, I will sell more. Okay, so for now, I have one naked put for Friday. And would I accumulate shares? Yes, I have ordered in to add shares below 27 and a half. Okay, so I have some like 27.15, some right at 27. Even though my naked put is at 27, I do have a buy order to buy share at 27 as well, because what it can come down and back bounce up, right? Just like what happened yesterday. I have a naked put at 27 and 26.5, but well, guess what? The stock bounced the last 2 days, and those put expire worthless. All right, so JSK is coming down close. Okay, I have my order. So if it get down to 39.98, that's where my order is. I have ordered in to buy 39.98, 39.6, and 39.15. That's the three order that I have. And if it get down there, I'll be back. Okay. I was looking to get back into Vertex. I'm all out. Okay. I blow it all out between 481 and 485. That was where all my share was gone. Okay. I have ordered in. Um, I think that the highest order I have is 463. Okay, 463, because I was looking, um, and that didn't take off. I think I missed it on that day, on Thursday, when it came down to, well, the low was 463.23. So I just missed it. Okay. Um, but I have ordered all the way down to 450. I believe the lowest order I have is like 450. But yeah, I wouldn't mind adding back all the share that I sold up here between 463 and 450 ish. Okay, would not mind that at all. If I can scale them all back $30 cheaper than what I scale out, who am I to complain, right? Who am I to complain? Um, what other Amgen? It's in the trim zone. Okay, if you have Amgen, it's time. It's time. It's time. If you don't have a sell order in, put it in. Okay, because I think 315 is gonna be tough to hold if it get there. So if you want to be greedy, at least have an order in there in the 315 range. Okay, so it struggled there. Okay, it has no business here. This is nonsense. Okay, I recommend to get out here, right? And then I look dumb for a week, and then bang. So be careful. What other big pharma that we can talk about? Amgen, we talk about that. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Banks. Morgan Stanley. I bought the dip here, and for now, do nothing. I'm not doing anything. If it come back down to 94 range, yeah, I will sell 92 naked puts. Okay, that's I wouldn't mind getting back there. Now, if it get down to 92, my goodness, yes, absolutely. Okay, that's a good area of support right here. Okay, yeah, the 100 MA, the uptrend, yeah, that's the spot to buy big. Okay, so I'm patiently waiting to buy there. Goldman Sachs, nothing to do here. Okay, this is not the place to chase nothing. Would I buy Goldman Sachs? Not at the 50. To me, that's not good enough. Okay, would I buy? I have an alert down here at 434. This alert is just to let me know that it's coming close to where I want to buy, like in the 425 range. Would I buy at the 100 MA? Absolutely. Okay, so 420, 425, right? I wait. I will be patient. I wait down there. Bank of America, no way, no way. Okay, no way. Time to go. Um, at least have your stop. This is where it's tricky, right? Because it's right where the 20 MA is. So if you put it, see, this is where I hate using stop because it's tough. It's tough to use a stop right here because it can wick down so quickly and it bounce and then you lose your share, right? So this is the kind of thing where if you want to have a stop, do something like down here, use a low of day on Monday, yeah, or Tuesday, something like that. But Monday for sure, because depending on how many share you have, you can put a stop there and then a buy order, you know, down here. So if there's a nasty wick, maybe you'll be able to save yourself 60 cents. It's tough. It's super tough to have a stop like that. Okay, I don't like it whenever a stock is like that. It just make it possible to have a stop because it's too tight. KRE, I have a buy order in at 45, so come down there and I will nibble. But it's nothing exciting there. Okay, for KRE. Now all the credit card stuff, AXP, no. Okay, if you have it, I would recommend trimming. Okay, would I buy AXP? No, absolutely not. Visa, would I buy? Down here, okay, into the support area here, 267, 268. Yeah, I would, but not near. Okay, not here, not yet. Mastercard, same thing. Okay, if you come down to 437, if it touched the 200 MA, absolutely, I would. Okay, but right now, no, trim. If you still have some up there, 462, 461. Okay, not the time to chase any one of these. Um, TD. Oh no, come on. Why are you not working? TD. Okay, seems like we're having problem with Toronto Dominion. Oh, okay. It's in the. I've been adding. Okay, and I have added. I think I increased my position substantially this week. Um, oh, okay, we first took a look at TD on this move here, right? And then we waited for it to kind of settle down into the 56 range, right? I think that's when I first nibble a little bit, and I nibble at the 55 and below 55, and yes, I don't mind, but it's still a very small position. Okay, energy USO, at least it start to stall out here. Thankfully, let it come down. No need to. If you have it, for sure trim. Okay, if you long USO, trim. If you want to get in, maybe in the 76, 75 range for sure. Selling put 74 and below. Okay, it can come down in a hurry. Look. Last time it came from 77, almost 78, down to 71 in a week. Okay, so even if you sell 74 put, get ready. Be ready that you might have that assigned. Just because the way USO move, it can get there. It show you. Okay, it show you plenty of time that when it go down fast. Okay, it take the elevator down a lot. You have to be quick. You got to be ready to step in and sell more puts or buy, get the share assigned. Um, LNG, what a move. What is going on there with LNG, right? Look at that. But the double wick, it's time to go. Okay, if you want to be greedy, set your stop at the 200 MA, right? But it has been a decent trade the last few months. Buy down here in the gray zone, sell 180, 162 to 163. This time it busts through. Does that mean that it can go? Possibly, possibly. Okay, possibly it can. Give me a second here. Let me do one quick thing here. I'm returning text message, and I will be right back with you all. Okay, I'm back. But I have rotate all the money I have there into other play in the sector. CXK. I bought here um, below 84, and of course I added. Now, this breakdown, is it a bad thing? Oh my God, no. You know, the history of this stock. Look, okay, it's not. It's sometime some TA doesn't scare me. Okay, maybe it should, but I like it here. It's in an area. Let me draw in the zone for you, okay, so that you see it. Okay, down, down, resistant, support. So it come in. So yeah, would I buy more? For now, I'm waiting. I have an order below 81. Okay, so if it come down into the low range below 81, then yeah, I will add a whole lot. Okay, but if you trade energy stock, you understand, that's the way it is. Okay, I'm gonna extend the chart so that we see, and then I go 3 years to see. Come on, yeah. Okay, so as you can see, it's of course the ultimate low zone is the one down here, right? So if things go haywire and you want to be more patient, buy down there. Okay, 73 for Chesapeake. Okay, the other one that I liked, I bought some, not a lot. I bought more Chesapeake than CTRA. Coterra. Coterra. Okay, so Coterra. Yeah, I like Coterra here. Would I buy more in the 26 range? Yeah, I would. I have an order in at 26.35. So if it wick down there again, I buy. Okay, so this is it. I'd rather have exposure here than LNG. And then of course, if you look at the Exxon, would I buy here? Nah, but if you want to buy at the 200 MA, you can. Okay, it came down, violated for 2 days and bounced. Yeah, it's I prefer not to be in this space, to be honest. But if you want to get in there, buy on the ref low. CBX down there. I do have exposure in SLB, Schlumberger, which I liked, right? I liked it here. Remember, going back a month or two, right? And then I added. Okay, I added into this support here. Right now, I think the position is basically even based on what I bought before and then what I bought on the dip down here. Where would I trim? I'm in no rush to trim. Okay, would I add more? Yes. If they come back down to the 43 range, yeah. But for now, I don't mind exposure to Schlumberger. Let's talk gold. It's fine. I added um, during the week, okay, below 214. So I don't have a problem there. Okay, it's where would I trim? Would I trim GLD at 220? The answer is yes. But until I see 220, I'm fine holding it. Okay, I'm fine adding it. If GLD dump, and I can't imagine why it would. Okay, um, I think the next logical spot to buy a lot would be 211-ish, because you can see shoulder, head, right? There could be a downturn and do the shoulder. So that would be the spot, okay? Like 211, okay? 211. Keep that in mind, okay? In fact, I'm gonna put an alert in there at 211.4. I think that's where the alert below head, shoulder, completion. Yeah, so that could be a big buy right there, okay? Could be. GDX, yeah, follow goal, okay? So it's fine. Now, where would I trim? GDX, 36, okay? If you have it, cover calls, whatever, up there. FNV, come on. Let me finish this up here. I've been adding, okay? Where would I trim FNV? 122, okay? If it get back anywhere above 121, if it touch this gray zone here, okay, then trim I would, because I bought a lot in the 117, 115, 114. So yeah, I would definitely would trim, okay, into the 122, 127, right? And yeah, it's a no-brainer from 122 to 129 and above. Whatever, right? Anything above that into the gray zone, you trim. I trim, okay? All right, let's finish up on some Met device. ABT, yeah, I mean, if you want to trim, yeah. If you want to be greedy, wait into 109-ish. But yeah, there is nothing to be excited about ABT. If you buy 101, congrats. But the fundamental is scary. The lawsuit is scary. EW, I have exposure here that I'm looking to get out. I have a trim order in at the 92, okay, and then of course 96 above, okay, will be complete exit. So I completely exit on this move here, and then I bought back, not a lot, okay, I bought back like maybe 10% of the position. I'm all out on Medtronic, all out, okay, and would I buy down here at 78, 79? Yeah, but for now, no, I don't like this at all. I mean, I got all out here. I trim, right? I trim, and I get tired of this nonsense resistance up here. So the last time it moved on earning, I said enough. I don't care if you don't get up to there, I'm out. And I'm glad I did that, because all you got is pain. Okay, and but I would go back at 79. So if you get back to 79, I'm back. Okay, last for the day, pen. I talked about this before. Or pen. This is worth taking a look. Okay, it did exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, you get the big, nasty, heavy volume. On heavier volume, you got the wick, and then uh, I, on the morning before the market opened yesterday, I talked about how I wanted to trade right here, between here and there, right? I talked about that, and it did. It gave me exactly what I wanted. Okay, so if you want to wait to get in, where would be a good spot? Okay, if it get above 181, I think, you know, where it can be super bullish is if it can get above this right here. Okay, this right here, the top. So it can go sideways, it can go up. You can buy now, you can buy on dip. As long if you buy on dip, have your stop down here, okay, at the 52-week low. But if it can go above this wick right here, of course that would line up nicely with the 20 MA, right? Because the 20 MA has been resistant, right? Sometime next week it will be lining right there. So if you can break that high along with the 20 MA and then giddy up, okay? So to me, that's a setup I'm looking for. If you're buying here during the week, have your stop ready in case of of this failure for whatever reason. But for now, the setup is good to be long on pen. All right, enough yapping for the day.